Welcome, my friends. We have something special today, a brand new Stone Slammer Valkyrie attack. Or is it the Falcon, Queen Walk Falcon Slammer attack? Yeah, maybe you've never thought about using this, but this is amazing. And yeah, Falcon's been around for a while. Now, some of you have probably already used this strategy, but for some of you, you've never even thought about it. If you like kind of the spam meta, kind of something pretty easy, this is for you. If you like something easy, I would say go with this. Queen walking's not too hard, just got to get the funnel down a bit, and then you just throw in the Valkyries and throw in the Slammer, and all she wrote pretty much. So what's kind of the goal here? He's actually going to be using Goblins on the Town Hall. If you don't know, Goblins obviously take down the Town Hall very quickly. Just using Goblins at the Town Hall, then a Baby Dragon to ensure a little decent funnel. Then he's going to also bring in Loons here. Now this is just guaranteeing that he will twofold. Lure out the CC, or the Big Dragon, but also get down that cannon. I guess he was afraid maybe... he might have been afraid the Queen would have walked there, but I don't think she would have to the cannon. But it definitely lured out the CC, so that's a win-win for everybody, right? CC's out. Dragon is dead. Now, if there is witches in there, it won't be a big deal. Just because he's got the Valkyries, they'll just blow right through the witches. Not a problem at all. So he elects to use ability here. And now notice up here, King is here to funnel. So he wants to bring in the Valkyries about this gold storage area. But of course, if he didn't funnel this, so funneling is just clearing out these structures here. If you didn't funnel this section here, what does that mean? Valkyries will walk around to the outside. You don't want that. That's bad news. So he's going to use the King to do that. And you might be wondering, isn't that waste of a King? No, it isn't. King is a great tool for funneling. It's just does a really good job. And of course, the Slammer is the real key here as well. So where do you want to put the Slammer? So he ends up using a Rage here as well. So I would have actually preferred the Rage and then, preferred the Rage and then ability later on, but it's all good. Valkyries come in, Bowler's behind, he's going to Rage up, and of course the Slammer's going to go over towards this section at 3. Now, if there was a single, if there was a single right here, I wouldn't put the Slammer there. Put it away from the single. Put it somewhere else. Obviously, you don't want your Slammer to be taken immediately down. Just find the best optimal place for the Slammer. In this instance, it is 3 o'clock. You get a Wizard Tower, an Expo, and lots of good stuff. It's going to get value. Okay? He does have an air defense here. Of course, that will hurt the Slammer a bit. But one air defense, it's fine. A Slammer can totally handle one air defense. Notice, guys, not a big problem. Going to be able to finally get that down. It does drop by the Black Bomb in the end. Now, he decides to bring Loons here. Not a bad idea. Of course, benefit of Loons, if you had Valkyries, they would have been stuck in the wall, right? So that's no good. That's no good at all. And you have the haste spell. So Loons are a really good bet here on this one. Unfortunately, Queen will end up dying. Eventually, healers have dropped, but he's got Loons. He's got a number of Valkyries. He's got 5. He's got 8 Valkyries still alive. Some Loons in the bag. And again, was it a crush dominating hit? No, it wasn't a crush dominating hit, but he 3-starred it and not much of a plan, right? You don't need much. You don't need to think about it too long. It's a nice spam meta, and with the Slammer is the real key. Slammer took down so much of the defenses. Just notice. The Slammer got that Wizard Tower Expo with the Loons, getting that other, the Teslas and some of those other structures as well. So just be aware of that. That is how you do it here. The new Slammer Valkyrie hit, Falcon Slammer hit, whatever you want to call it, Queen Walk Valkyrie. It's really powerful. And if you don't like the plan a lot, that's an option for you, okay? So in the meantime, let's actually show another hit here, and I wanted to show an Electron because why not? Let's do an Electron at Town Hall 10. I know it's a different attack, but it's more kind of it's a Slammer focused, of course, and sometimes people, instead of using a Slammer, they'll put a Blimp. It really just depends. York's coming in hot here with a Lalo, and it's kind of a spam attack in the sense of you throw in the Electric Dragon, you're really hoping it plows a punch for the whole base, and then you can just la low the rest of it. It's not, you know, it's not total spam, but it's at least the beginning part is, right? You're just hoping that Electric Dragon gets massive value. Pretty huge here. Slammer able to get down quite a bit. And in this instance, there's no sweepers on the Slammer. And that's why you would want to use a Slammer here, right? It got down 2 defenses, about to get on a 3rd. It will finally fall down. But Queen is within range. It didn't have to go too far deep. So a blimp is not the choice here, in my opinion. He chose right. There goes the clone. And let's see what the Electric Dragon gets down. Unfortunately, did not get... Is he going to get the Expo? I don't know if he's going to get that Expo down. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. And Electric Dragon will drop. Won't get a final hit. Will it get... It got 1 Expo. Nice. Not bad at all. Going to use King and Queen here. King and Queen are going to get the Tesla farm. Queen, she might... Is she going to be able to get a Wizard Tower? Hopefully she'll be able to get 1 Wizard Tower. No, the Skeletons. Well, I don't know. It's going to be close. Archer Tower will not lock on. She will be able to get a Wizard Tower. Pretty fortunate there. Now here comes the Lalo section. Now you either Lalo, yeah, what he's doing from 3 or from 11. I would say they're pretty comparable. Sweepers in both sections, so you're going to have to run into a sweeper either way. Both are multis, and... I mean, pretty much I would say it's preference here. Now, pathing is a bit different if you come from 11, of course. It's coming from 3. The pathing they should path from the sweeper to the air defense all the way to the other side, to the other Inferno Tower, right? If you went from 11 o'clock, they will path at 9 and then eventually go across. Does it make sense? Guaranteed they're going to go across here. So that is something to consider, and yeah, he might not realize that. Okay, he's gonna Lalo. He does realize that's gonna happen, so he's gonna Lalo from 3 and 12, which is usually not typical, but he saw that these loons would eventually get to the multi, so that's very smart there. York being pretty observant on how Lalo pathing was gonna turn out. Now you can predict that. That's something you could have predicted. To a degree, right? You could think that the Expo would drop by the Electron at the beginning, so you could predict that, and certainly using your heroes there, the Tesla farm would be taken care of. And I'm not sure if this was a fresh or not, but if it was a fresh, you could take a couple seconds and figure out how you want to la low. And obviously it worked out for him in the end. That's fine. If you need a couple seconds to compose your thoughts, then do it, man. Do it. Take the time. As long as you have your cleanup done right away, it should be good to go. So York coming in with the Electron. So yeah, it's people love the Electron attack. It's one of people's favorites because it has an element of spam in the sense of you're really hoping that clone spell will do some magic and destroy the base, and then it's pretty easy on out. It's not too complicated of an attack. And of course, the first attack we did was the Valkyrie, even simpler than the Electron. Anyways, is this a live? Hey, should we check a live hit? Let's just get into it, boys. We have a live. Oh, that's a dip. Never mind. Is this a dip too? Are they both dips? Oh, they're both dips. Well, never mind. We won't show. I thought they were live 10v10s. Okay. Well, anyways, thanks again for watching. I appreciate it, guys. Please subscribe and share if you like today's video. Try out those strategies. Maybe they might help you in your success to getting those 3 stars. Thanks again. Take care. Halo out.
Threaten my people with slavery and death. This is madness. Madness. This is Sparta!